Have you ever wondered why some people walk into an exam hall calm, focused, and confident, while others spiral into panic, forget everything they studied, and perform far below their actual potential? Let me tell you a truth that no teacher, no motivational speaker, no topper will ever reveal to you. Fear is not real. Fear is a manufactured illusion, a psychological weapon you unconsciously use against yourself. It's the result of years of conditioning, social pressure, academic trauma, and performance anxiety embedded deep in your subconscious mind. And here's the harsh reality. If you don't learn to control your mind will control you. It will sabotage you during every exam, every challenge, every opportunity. But if you understand the psychology behind this fear, you can dismantle it completely and rewire your brain for absolute clarity and genius-level focus. This is not positive thinking. This is not meditation. This is dark psychology, the raw psychological manipulation that will give you control over your fear, your focus, and your entire mindset. Because right now, fear is using dark psychology against you. Let me prove it. Think about what happens before every exam. Your hands sweat, your heart races, your stomach feels twisted. You start doubting yourself. You feel unprepared even if you studied hard. Why? Because your brain has been programmed by years of punishment, comparison, judgment to link exams with danger. Your mind thinks the exam room is a battlefield, not a classroom. And your reaction? Fight, flight, or freeze. So instead of recalling what you studied, your brain goes into survival mode. You can't think clearly. You can't focus. You sabotage yourself. But what if you could flip this? What if you could use psychological triggers to hijack your fear response and convert it into laser-sharp attention, calm control, and genius-level performance under pressure? You see, every fear, especially exam fear, is built on 3 psychological pillars. 1. Anticipation of failure. 2. Fear of judgment. 3. Loss of control. And all 3 can be manipulated. That's what dark psychology is. It's not evil, it's not unethical, it's the art of using psychological triggers, mental reframing, and behavioral rewiring to gain an edge. Elite performers already use it. Athletes, CEOs, military officers, they don't motivate themselves. They manipulate their minds to suppress fear and amplify performance. You can do the same. In the next few minutes, I'll show you 7 dark psychology hacks that will destroy your fear of exams from the root, silence the voice of self-doubt inside your head, create automatic genius focus even if you're tired or overwhelmed, and most importantly, install a mindset that makes you dangerously effective in any exam situation. This is not about trying harder. This is about thinking smarter, like a mental assassin, not a nervous student. So if you're ready to flip the script, if you're ready to take back control of your mind, then lock in. Because once you hear these 7 hacks, you'll never fear another exam again. Let's begin. Hack 1. The Fear Reversal Technique. Associate exams with power, not panic. The first dark psychology hack is to reprogram your emotional association with exams. Right now, your subconscious links exams with pain, failure, embarrassment, or judgment. That association triggers fear. But here's the twist. You created that association, and you can break it. Start by consciously flipping the meaning of exams. Each time you feel nervous, immediately reframe it. This is a chance to dominate. This is not a threat. It's an opportunity to showcase my intelligence, strategy, and control. Use aggressive mental commands like, "I'm not scared of this exam. This exam is scared of me." Say it until your mind starts to believe it. Pair that with body posture. Stand tall, shoulders back. Your physical stance tells your brain, "We are safe. We are in control. We are a threat to this challenge." When fear arises, don't suppress it. Transmute it into power. That's psychological alchemy. Hack 2. Blackout visualization. Rewire your exam memory bank. Your brain is a memory machine. If every exam has ended in stress, failure, or humiliation, your brain will expect the same outcome. So here's how you break that loop. Before sleep and right after waking up, close your eyes and visualize yourself destroying the exam. Calm, confident, and calculating. Visualize the environment, your movements, your clarity of mind. Make it feel real. But here's the dark twist. Also visualize the fear melting away in front of you, burning out like smoke. The brain doesn't know the difference between real and imagined experience. If you give it the right input, it will start predicting success instead of failure. Practice this for 5 minutes daily, and your brain will start looking forward to exams, not fearing them. Hack 3. Identity override. Become someone who doesn't feel fear. Fear is tied to identity. If you see yourself as a nervous person, a slow learner, a weak student, your mind will behave accordingly. So this hack is to create an alter ego, a psychological identity that is emotionless under pressure, ruthless, strategic, focused. Give it a name, make it a character, like a shadow genius, a calculating mastermind. Every time you sit to study or walk into an exam, mentally shift. I'm not myself right now. I'm operating as name. This identity doesn't get scared. It doesn't second guess. It doesn't panic. It executes. This is called selective dissociation, a powerful dark psychology tool to bypass your limiting beliefs and unlock a new personality on command. Hack 4. The dopamine hijack. Trick your brain into enjoying the grind. You've been trained to hate studying because it feels like work. That's why you procrastinate. But dark psychology allows you to hijack your brain's reward system. Here's how. Break your study into micro-challenges. Each one should be achievable within 20-30 minutes. When you complete one, instantly reward yourself. A favorite snack, a 5-minute break, a power pose, even saying, "Yes!" out loud. Your brain craves dopamine. If it starts associating that chemical reward with study sessions, guess what? Studying becomes addictive. Over time, your brain will crave the challenge, not avoid it. This is how high performers trick their minds into craving what most people fear. Hack 5. Cortisol control. Weaponize breathing to kill anxiety instantly. Anxiety isn't mental, it's chemical. It's cortisol flooding your system. When it hits you before or during an exam, don't fight it. Neutralize it. Here's a neuropsychology trick used by soldiers and elite performers. Box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4. Exhale for 4, hold for 4. Repeat 3 to 5 times. This simple rhythm sends a powerful message to your nervous system. We are in control. It reduces cortisol, calms your heart rate, and restores logical thinking. In 90 seconds or less, you can go from panic to peace. Use this during revision or in the exam hall. No one will notice, but it can reset your brain completely. Hack 6. Emotional armor. Desensitize yourself to judgment and comparison. Most exam fear comes not from the paper, but from what others will think if you fail.
That fear of judgment is a social weapon. Here's how to destroy it.
Imagine the worst possible judgment. People laughing at you, family disappointed, friends overtaking you. Sit with that feeling. Breathe into it. Get comfortable with the shame. Then realize it's all in your mind. No one is watching you as much as you think. No one cares. And even if they did, so what? This practice is called emotional exposure therapy. By mentally facing the worst, repeatedly, you become numb to it. Judgment loses its power. Fear dies when you're no longer scared of embarrassment. Hack 7. Psychological anchoring. Install a mental trigger for genius mode. This final hack is advanced but powerful. Choose a specific physical action, like snapping your fingers, tapping your wrist, or pressing 2 fingers together. Now, every time you enter deep focus, confidence or clarity while studying, do that physical action. Repeat this every time. You're building a neural anchor. After a few sessions, your brain will associate that trigger with mental power. So, on exam day, even if fear creeps in, you use that trigger, and your mind instantly recalls the state of genius focus. It's like flipping a switch. That's how anchors work. They bypass emotion and activate performance on command. Now, what? These are not surface-level tips. These are psychological weapons designed to override fear, shatter mental blocks, and install a new identity of focus and dominance. But remember, power comes only with practice. These hacks are not meant to be heard once. They're meant to be used, repeated, and embedded into your system. If you do that, you won't just pass exams. You'll become a threat in every room you enter. So now you know. Fear isn't something you're supposed to fight. It's something you're supposed to control, manipulate, and weaponize. These 7 dark psychology hacks aren't just theory. They're used by elite minds to silence doubt, kill panic, and unlock genius focus on demand. And now, they're yours. But here's the twist. Most people will watch this and do nothing. They'll feel inspired, and then return to the same patterns of stress, fear, and procrastination. Don't be that person, because if you apply even just one of these hacks with full intensity, your results, your mindset, your identity will never be the same. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 hacks hit you the hardest? Have you ever used dark psychology on yourself without even realizing it? Do you believe fear can actually be turned into focus? Drop your thoughts in the comments, not just to share, but to lock in what you've learned. Because when you write it down, you don't just remember it, you own it. Let's see who's bold enough to go deep. Let's see who's ready to become dangerous. See you in the comments, where the real transformation begins.